Hey guys, it's Parker, and this week for Queerology I'm doing the topic of support groups. I'm sorry that my video is not posted on the right day. I've had a hell of a week. Anyway, there has been some good things. I'll be talking about support groups and why they're absolutely amazing, and why you should definitely join one. Being part of the LGBT community means that we're a minority. Especially being trans, that's a minority within a minority, and it could lead you to feel alone. It's not extremely common to have a lot of trans people in the same place. I only know of a few other trans people at my school, and it's kind of difficult to feel like you belong. I was kind of skeptical on the whole support group type thing. I didn't know if that was really for me, especially since I'm not a very social person. It's kind of difficult for me to make friends, and I figured, I'll just go there and I won't make any friends and I'll just feel left out, even in a place where I'm supposed to feel, accepted. It just make me feel even worse. But it actually went really well, and I'm really happy that I joined. The reality of that has far exceeded my expectations. My math teacher is the co-sponsor, and it's been really great to just have an LGBT friendly teacher. It's made, classes a lot better. He respects my name and my pronouns without question. I didn't even have to tell him my pronouns. My name is Parker, and he just seemed to understand. Through the GSA, I've made 3 friends that I interact with regularly, and the other people seem really cool as well. I also went to this GSA activist camp as a representative from my GSA at my school. It was really interesting. I got to meet a lot of LGBT people. There must have been like 30-40 kids there. When I first walked into the building, there was this small lobby area, and everyone was just sort of sitting out there waiting, and the moment I entered the door, everyone was smiling at me and said oh, what's your name, how are you doing, how do you feel? It was just really wonderful. There was hugs. I signed in with my preferred, with my name, Parker, and we got to make name tags. I also got to wear these pronoun buttons, so everyone knew each other's pronouns. There was no asking or forgetting about it. It was just right on your shirt, yo, my name's Parker and my pronouns are he and his. And it was wonderful. We talked about a lot of serious things at the activist camp, as it was an activist camp. We wanted to talk about how we would spread awareness of LGBT issues and how we would make our schools a better place. Basically how to be an activist group, not just a support group, not just a safe place, but something that actually gets things done. Host things at our school or educate people. Want a gender-neutral bathroom, that would be wonderful. Really wonderful. It got kind of emotional at some points. We did this one meditation exercise, and brought up a lot of emotions and thoughts. Everyone was visibly shaken by it. And it kind of sounds like a terrible experience to what I'm explaining, but it was actually really eye-opening, and I really enjoyed it. And after I sort of worked through all those emotions, we were sitting there, eyes closed, and we were told that real-life experiences of different LGBT people, some of them were really happy, some of them were really depressing. I was visibly shaking, and I wanted to cry, and some people were crying. But we got in small groups and we talked about it, and I didn't really want to share. But this other guy, he explained how he was feeling, and it was almost exactly how I was feeling, and it kind of, I knew I wasn't alone. I know I'm not alone in what I'm feeling and thinking, but just to have someone say exactly how I felt in that moment when I was really, really upset was really eye-opening and great. I really enjoyed that. We talked a lot about systems of oppression that go against LGBT people, and we spoke a lot about the gender binary, since trans people are a minority within the minority of LGBT. And a lot of people know about the LGB part of LGBT, but the T is often ignored because it's not a topic of discussion. No one ever sits you down and says, hey, what's your gender? In the way that people often ask sexuality. It's just not a conversation. But hopefully it will be one day. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I also met someone else named Parker. It was one of the adult supervisors, and they're really cool, like mega amazing. They identify as non-binary and they're very supportive and really hilarious. Overall, I feel a lot more confident. I feel a lot better telling people my name and my pronouns and telling them to respect my name and my pronouns. I feel like I have more of a support system and I have somewhere I can go if I need someone, you know, to physically talk to, especially at school. I guess I would just urge all of you to join your GSA, and if you don't have a GSA at your school, you can always start one. It is illegal to tell you no just based on, no, I don't want you to have a GSA, or no, let's just not. They have to give you a valid reason to tell you why you can't have a GSA. So if you find a teacher sponsor and you have a meeting place and you have a plan, then you should be able to start one. So I wish you luck on that. I'll leave links in the description where you can learn more about starting your own GSA. Kind of a lot to talk about. That would be a whole other video. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And hopefully you joined something so you feel less alone, because I don't want you to feel alone, and neither do any of the other Queerology peeps. Bye. I'm gonna do it.